Hello grade 10s. So we are moving on to the selection of the final solution, and this comes after your two designs. So we are going to consult with our CAPS document, and in the CAPS document it states once you have completed the two freehand drawings, you need to go through a selection process. So the selection process is the continuous evaluations of all the steps. So you will draw up a table, and there will be 5 criteria, or in this case maybe 3 criteria, and you will have advantages and disadvantages of each of the design. There will be a basic grading scale used of 1:4, and then once you've completed that, you need to write a motivational paragraph which is very comprehensive and gives you a summary of the selected solution that you have chosen. So if we go back to our template document, here you will find that you have design 1 and design 2 labeled as D1 and D2. Here are the descriptors. So you have 3 of them, which is your layout design, your space, and the placing of doors and windows. So you are going to examine each one of your 2 drawings critically, and you are going to place where they are suited in terms of these 3 descriptors. So they can either be excellent, good, average, or poor. And once you have put D1 or D2 in any of the columns, it generates a point system. So which is a guide that indicates which design needs to be taken forward for further development. So an example of what you need to do, you're going to look at design 1, and if you feel that design layout is excellent, you're going to put in D1 in here. Very shortly, you're going to state why the design is of an excellent nature when it comes to layout. So you can use phrases. And then you can look at the second one, where you will place the second design. Then you look at the space provided inside the house in terms of movement. Place D1 or D2 in a specific column, so that it matches whatever descriptor is on the side, and there you are going to elaborate very shortly, one statement, one phrase, why you think it is a good or average, or what does it lack if you have it in poor. So you need to state those in these specific columns. And then lastly, the placing of the windows and doors will be done for ventilation purposes. Here you are stating the arrangements of the doors and the windows for movement purposes and privacy purposes as well. And you will state where D1 and D2 will fall in, and give an advantage and a disadvantage of your choice by simply using a phrase to elaborate on your selection of your placing. That of course has to be tallied in terms of the point allocation to be able to get a total here at the bottom, and that will guide you. And once you have chosen a specific one, you need to write a paragraph where it states, I choose design number 1, and you elaborate with 5 sentences, 5 motivational, comprehensive summary sentences, and you can touch base on some of these as well, if not all. Layout, design, space, placing of windows and doors, and other criteria that comes to mind as well. So minimum of 5 sentences will be given in this space in paragraph format, and that will conclude your selection process.